Okay, everybody, I believe that we are live. Let me just go in here and share this to the good ol' socials. And we'll be set. Hey, what's going on, Candy? You made it to a stream. Welcome. The first in here. How you doing this evening? What's going on, Aces and Eights? How you doing? I'm just going to quickly put this on the community tab and on Twitter. And then we will get rocking. Go down there, do that. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Two toke. Just got up from a nap. Nice. I am winding down from a, regular weekday. Feels good jumping on stream. What's going on, Unleashed? How you doing, my friend? What's going on, Benson? Alright, we will get started in just a second. Putting this on Twitter. A lot of stuff happened this week, obviously. Man. Okay, let me do that. Oops. That link posted. And is this thumbnail not showing up here? There we go. Alright, I believe we are set. Just about to finish. I just stream for the worst times for you, don't I, Unleashed? Coming to you over in PC. Nice, Dev. Well, the nice thing about the next gen update is that Division feels great on next gen consoles. It's got that smooth 60 FPS. You know what's funny though is that Div 1 actually feels better to me than Div 2 as far as the stability of the frames. Just because it was a different program that got it to that point. So that's funny to me. Jefferson Trade Center and District Union. Alright, I'm going for the SHD calibration project. Because I want to do some optimization. And even though I'm storing up my, apologies, I'm chewing on ice. Even though I'm storing up my points here, I want to save that for the new update in case I need a bunch of materials, you know? Alright. Should be... Do I have to start it? Maybe it's... Nope. We're good. We're free in Australia, yeah. It's tough trying to come up with a time that works for me and as well, works for everybody else, so... As always, man, I appreciate you being here. Oh, I didn't change my audio on my headset. Do that once I clear these folks out. Can't find your Division 2 disc. Just pulse out and you'll see it, I'm sure. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, we had the big Heartland drama this week. We got Division 2's. I mean, they haven't confirmed it, but the new intelligence annex should be this week, considering, or this coming week. I know it's Friday. Considering the last one was October 24th. So, the most plausible day in my mind would be Thursday. That's the same day of the week they did the first one, and that would be, if you're in America, Thanksgiving Day, which would be kind of funny. But I will be there in the morning, so go for it, Massive. I will be ready to cover it. Okay, you can't hit me as soon as... Hello? I'm supposed to get some spawn protection there. Man smacked me as soon as I got on my feet. All right, we're only one room in. That's fine. We're focused now. We're focused. I could also now do this on heroic, but come on. Come on. Thought that was a fire barrel at his feet, but I guess not. It totally looks like one. Oh! No, someone's had to see me shoot that before. How's everybody else's week been? What are we thinking about all the Heartland stuff? Here's what I'm curious. Who thinks it's going to be at the Game Awards? You know, I made my video saying that could be a possibility a while ago, and some people agreed, but some people thought it was kind of unrealistic. But given what's happened now this week, I don't know. I'm considering doing like, if we get to that point and there hasn't been any more news on Heartland, I'm considering doing, like, a Game Awards watch-along stream. Just in case it shows up, because that would be pretty sweet to do it live. So we'll see. Also, if you guys didn't catch it, I retweeted it on Twitter. Red Storm had their, like, 25th anniversary. And they're like, congratulations to our studio and our, you know, team members for all this great stuff. And then they said, stay tuned for more to come. And everyone's like, huh? Myself and a lot of, well, I didn't comment, but a lot of other people were like, what do you mean by that exactly? So, they could definitely tie that in, whether it's at the Game Awards or whether it's at something else, where they're like, happy 25 years, here's our newest project. Be pretty sweet. I know, Candy. Stay tuned. I haven't played Div 2 in 3 months. Well, hey, man. I always say to everybody, taking a break is not a bad thing. A lot of people make breaks sound like a bad thing, like you're betraying the game or you're, you know, you're not allowed to take breaks. Of course you are, and that's what makes us appreciate games more. You go to play something else. You have fun with that. You realize what you miss about Division or whatever other game, and you come back. So. It's, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. They haven't played in 3 months. We got a lot coming up. No reason to risk burning yourself out beforehand when we've got so much to look forward to in the next few months here. But in December, we will have a new in-game event with the new apparel event, so that'll be something new to do. I'm excited for that. I'm wondering if we'll get news about that this coming week, because, I mean, I would assume it would start pretty early in December. So, yeah, who knows? Playing Halo Infinite PvP really refreshing. Yeah, I downloaded that too, and it is a lot of fun. Like, I don't have a huge Halo background. I've played it over time, but I was never really, like, around when those were really popping, and I just never really got into it, but it is super fun, I agree. Oh. Sir, that is not very nice of you. Okay, I can't wipe again here. Oh my gosh, we got Dev with the $4.99 super chat hype. Thank you very much, my friend. I really appreciate that. Seriously, big thank you. It is a hype time indeed. Like, I'm serious. Ever since we got that Div 2 stuff in October, it just felt like the wait was over. Like, these past few weeks have just flown by because we're now in the period where we are getting news. It's just so great. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that support.
You're near Espinosa's last known position. The shade node should be close.
New apparel. Well, there you go, Candy. You got something to look forward to. I would assume in the next, 2 weeks. Shouldn't be too long. What's going on, Get Me? How you doing tonight? It's nice Friday evening. So I'm not super good at Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you too, Toke. I actually have a feeling it'll be pretty good. Considering they haven't done one in so long, and considering they kind of let us down on the Resident Evil one because they're like, it's going to be the coolest thing you've ever seen, and then it was just a crossover, I have a feeling it's going to be some pretty neat stuff. Could be totally wrong. That's just my inclination. We'll find out soon enough. Maybe they'll include, like, you know, like in Division 1, they did one where there was a lot of cool outfits, and then they also did like a Santa outfit. I could see them doing where they do one Christmas-themed one, and then some other ones that are just, you know, general stuff. Oh, my friends, we have one Mr. Sergeant Graybeard in the house. How you doing, my friend? Everybody, if you do not know, Sergeant Graybeard is a fellow wonderful Division 2 content creator, and he covers a lot of other stuff, too. I was just watching his Outriders video not long before I went live. How you doing this evening, man? Thank you very much, Dev. Those are kind words. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Diego, this is my True Patriot Memento build. I have a video of it up on the channel. If you go to my playlist, Division 2 build videos, I titled it, I think, the Apex Predator. It'll be 4th or 5th down from the most recent on that playlist, and you can check all the details out there. Hype, hype. Yes, sir, Unleashed. Want to drop a hello and say how awesome you are. Graybeard, too kind, my friend. You were too kind. You were awesome as well. Tactical Santa outfit. Yo. You know what I'm pissed about? Everyone should agree with me. There was a leaked bunny suit for Easter in Division 1 and they never released it. Where's that? I want that. Does that sound kind of stupid? Yeah. Do I want it? Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, Tactical Santa would be fun. Doing well. Want to say hello before we start. Family movie night. Nice. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. We gotta do another raid or something soon. That'd be some fun. Awesome, Get Me. Glad to hear it. Well, Tutok, they released a big-ish update. That, from my understanding and what I heard in Graybeard's video, was that it basically, like, fixed everything that people had issues with about the game. Basically, it was the version it should have been at launch, is my understanding. So the game now feels really complete. Excuse me. And they are now working on an expansion that's going to come out next year. So it's not anything I think that's going to draw me back in, because I played the story and I was kind of done there. But I'll probably... No, I won't say probably. I might check out the expansion next year, depending on what's going on in Division, for sure. Oh... Hello. What is the mystery? The mystery, Junior, is basically just, we don't know what's going on with the game now. We got the information about a delay to fiscal 2022 a few weeks back, and then this week there was a big leak that got me a copyright strike on my channel for talking about it, and so Ubisoft very much seems to be wanting to control the message online with Heartland right now, and that has led many, and there was also a associated leak date of February 23rd, so no one really knows what's going on. One minute they're saying delay, next minute they're saying release an artwork and saying stuff's coming. So the mystery is kind of, when is this thing coming out? When are we getting an early access? When are we getting a beta? And I don't have the answers for you. Wish I did. And I can't wait for when we get those answers. But yeah. That sounds amazing, Dayro. Maybe I'll put it on my Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, Candy, I'll try and find it and put it on there and be like, can we get this in the new apparel event? Always want a trench coat. That would be pretty cool. They don't do a lot of clothing that's like flowing or moving, you know? So I don't know if that's something I would love it too. I just don't know if that's something they would have the capacity to do. I don't know if that's an engine thing or what, but I agree that'd be really neat. Thanks Thanks so much for stopping in, Graybeard. Have a great movie night. Talk to you soon, man. Everyone should check out Graybeard. He's a really awesome guy. And he had me on his Diplomats of the Division a while back. You can go watch that if you want to. That was super fun to do. Are they going to bring back that Christmas-themed gun this year? I would assume so, Steve. Right, they've done it the past two holiday season since Division 2 came out, so I see no reason why they wouldn't. I kind of assume that they will market this in-game event as like their Christmas event, even if it doesn't really relate to the holidays that much. So I would assume so, yes.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Right, LaShawn? I want it. I'll try to watch. Well, thank you, Get Me. I appreciate that. Ever since I did my first live stream and, you know, got in my new setup that allowed me to do it easier, it's been a ton of fun. I really love doing these, and I'm glad you guys enjoy watching them. Well, the beta is happening. The closed. Yeah, it's not a beta. It's definitely like a. I mean, the one in May was a pre-alpha. I would assume now they're in alpha beta stage, but a beta is, I would say, 99% of the time a public deal. So anything they're doing now is still, you know, closed test. We'll say that, but that's just terminology based. They're definitely doing stuff behind the scenes. I'm sure it'll turn up, Candy, right? I mean, if not, you can get it at GameStop for like $6 probably. Oh, and then Graybeard, before he left, dropped in a $5 super chat. Y'all are too kind. Thank you very much, Graybeard. I don't know if you're still here. What a gentleman, people. A kind guy. Supporting the channel. We are... This is actually kind of nice because, oh, I did drop a big investment on the channel this week because a few weeks back I told you guys... Actually, let me just catch up on some of the stuff first before I get into that. Basically, we got some new stuff coming for the channel, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, that is really bright for my face being right by the screen. Graybird's awesome. I agree, Steve. Because they're trying to censor... Yeah, I talked about that in my other video, so I'm not going to get into it a ton, Junior, but it is a little bit odd. No, I missed the Christmas event last year. Oh, yeah, Steve? Probably because there was a lot of, you know, uncertainty going on with the game. Although, I guess that was before they announced the Nightmare cancellation, so I don't know. Or no, maybe it was after. That was probably why, because everyone was super... Jeez, the sniper. This is making me hate myself. An Easter outfit sounds cool. They should include a bunny hop emote. That'd be pretty funny. Get more info next 2 update. It's been so long. I mean, it's only been since October, but we're getting it this coming week, Junior. We should be getting the next installation of the Intelligence Annex, which will give us a deep dive on a new aspect of the update. What's going on, Jacob? How you doing tonight, my friend? How have you been enjoying Battlefield? There's been some issues, but I've still been enjoying myself. Oh, he was still here. Thank you very much, Graybeard. I appreciate that. And everybody, listen to the sergeant himself. If you do not mind hitting that like button, I'd very much appreciate it. If this heavy can be nice to me and not... Okay, I said be nice. That was not very nice. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You guys are crazy. Unleashed with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much. The ads just had to ruin the moment. Okay, thank you very much, man. God, you're crazy. I feel like every stream. You're so kind. Thank you very much, Unleashed. I really appreciate that. Well, okay, that's actually really ironic that you would send a victory one, considering I just died at the end of the mission. So we're just going to ignore that. You know, we won't focus on it. And then also, LaShawn sends in a $5. Thank you very much, LaShawn. What'd you say up here? I enjoy watching you, but it just makes me want to play. Well, hey, I'll take that as a compliment. And thank you very much for that support. I really do appreciate it. You guys are too kind. And Jacob with the... oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much, Jacob. Jacob, how are you liking Battlefield? Thank you all so much for your donations. It's not necessary at all, but I really do appreciate it. Helps get the channel going. Okay, now that I caught up on stuff, I talked a few weeks back in my 10K video about how I was working on some new channel art for the channel and a new logo and whatnot. And I'm happy to report that just as of last night, I have contracted an artist to start working on it. I was taking a few weeks to like prep all the reference work that I could send them so that they could really get an idea of what I was hoping for the art. And I really think that this person has the skills and the passion to bring to life what I hope this art can do. It sounds silly, right? Because it's just channel art, but I am really, really excited for it. It's going to look really sick. And so yeah, obviously I paid them very, very generously. So I appreciate all of your guys' support. And I'm excited for to show that off. I can't quite say yet when it's going to be done. I gave them a very loose timeline because I didn't want to rush them whatsoever. Basically, I just want it to be done before Heartland comes out, which I would say the soonest that could be is February. So they've got time. But I think in the next few weeks, probably you guys will be seeing something. They haven't sent me like their first drafts yet. They were going to start working on some preliminary concepts just so we could come to an agreement on the art style. And I haven't seen those yet because, like I said, we just talked last night. But I'm keeping my phone by me because I'm really excited to see the first look at it. Or not. Yeah, that was really awkward, Christian, I won't lie. I wouldn't be surprised if people just dipped out of the stream right there. I don't know, I wasn't even playing that aggressively. I think that heavy just caught me in a bad spot. It's so tough, too, because, like, I never want to drop below heroic. That just seems futile, but, the no respawn deal does kind of get you sometimes. Maybe I should run Hunter's Fury, though. A little bit more. Yeah, actually, this build's kind of more for groups, because you get so much multiplicative damage. But it's less sustain. Although I took the memento off of my Hunter's Fury. Loving Battlefield, both my best friends got today, so we played all day. It's been great. Nice, dude. Yeah, because the full release happened, right? We'll definitely have to do it again soon. Okay, let's go shield. The only bugs I've been running into on there are like connection-based and like match-based. Most of the gameplay is pretty solid to me. But the do bounties count as activities? I guess we'll find out. But they'll be like my friend was saying earlier, he did a game of Rush, and at the end it didn't like end the game, so he didn't get XP. That stuff is certainly annoying. At least it's not like gameplay based, you know what I mean? But they've got some stuff to sort out. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Still trying to get my friends into the division. Yeah, it's a hard thing to sell. I know what you mean. Pardon me. But, you know, Heartland could be a good opportunity there because it seems like they're trying to market it to a bit of a wider audience. Christian, so you might find some luck there. But I feel your struggle. I haven't faced a chainsaw guy in a while. No, his helmet got ripped off in half a second. None at all, Candy? Wow. Yeah, the most common ones I get are you'll get error-coded trying to get into a game, or your loadout won't show up once you spawn in, so you have to like make a new one once you get in there. Those are the two most common that I've had. Which again, are, in my opinion, I'd much rather have that than a gameplay affecting issue, right?
Supply drop claimed.
That's like 20 people tried, only 5 liked it. I'm sorry, was that loud, Christian? I need to move back further.
Hostiles are opening a supply drop.
Yeah, Division is, it's obviously a very niche I don't know if that's the right word, but it has a very specific feel to it that only some people are going to enjoy. And if you do, I feel like it's a very love or hate. If you don't like Division's gameplay, then you really don't like it. Or if you do like it, then you really love it and you think it's phenomenal, which obviously is the camp that I'm in. So, but I feel like it's very polarizing in that sense. Okay, where did all these people come from all of a sudden? That's what I would like to know. I don't think I'm even going to get this project done on stream if I haven't even completed any of that yet. Ridiculous. Hey Andrew, how you doing? And Rogue Agent, how are both of you doing on this nice Friday evening? Thank you very much for stopping by. I am on Xbox, Christian, Series X. I'm off most of next week, though. Yeah, for sure, Jacob. I actually have most of this next week off as well. So for sure.
Supplies dropped successfully.
I'm excited for Thanksgiving, obviously, because it's Thanksgiving, but also because that's probably the day when they're going to drop the new intelligence annex for the new Div 2 update, and I'm very curious to see what the follow-up topic will be after after the spec revamp stuff. I'll say that another issue is that they don't really have a lot of new content. Which game are you talking about exactly, Christian? Cooking, nice. Andrew, I hope it's something good. Since it was a nice Friday evening, I got myself a nice little pizza from down the street earlier. It's quite good, I must say. Follow-up topic better be tactical Santa and elf outfits. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how many people would be so upset if they come in and their entire event is like Santa, like I would find that amusing and I would probably enjoy running that for a little while, but you already know some of the people who are like full-on tactical would just hate that. But that would be kind of funny. I won't lie. Although Massive really does need to not piss people off right now after it's been so long since new content. Division 2 in regards to expansions and stuff? Sure. I mean, yeah. It's had a good amount of, well, yeah, let me rephrase that. It has had, like, if you're just talking about strictly quantity of content, it's had a good amount. It just probably doesn't feel like it has as much because unlike Div 1, the stuff that has come out isn't nearly as replayable. Like, if you think about it, when this game launched, there was nothing outside of DC. Right? Whereas now you have White Oak, the Zoo, the Pentagon, Coney Island, all of New York, all the missions there, the 2 raids, the Summit, Kenley. Like, they released a lot of stuff. But most of it was linear content as opposed to replayable. And hopefully that's something that this coming update will try to correct a little bit. Because I think Division 1 dropped the ball on post-launch narrative stuff too much, and Div 2 dropped the ball on post-launch replayability stuff too much. So they both kind of went on opposite ends of the spectrum. Oh, we're going down in the archives here, are we? How does gaming adventures with Andrew sound for my gaming slogan? Sounds pretty solid to me. I would think, well, I won't say this is the reason I chose Rogue Gold, but I try to think of something that, like, wouldn't be easily mixed up with anyone else, you know? And I'm not saying I know anyone who has something like Gaming Adventures with Andrew, but I'm sure many people have the name Andrew in their channel name, so. But if you want to go with your own name, then that's awesome. I just tried to create a little bit of a brand, if you know what I mean. But I like it. Or are you just gonna do like Div 2 live streams and whatnot? Use Discord? Not like most people do, Jacob. I have one that I used a few times for channel purposes, but I don't have a server or anything. Alfredo broccoli? That's pretty banging. Friday night, I approve. I really hope this counts as an activity, because otherwise I would not care to be doing this. Okay, no. What are y'all's thoughts on Ghost Recon? I don't know if you're talking about Frontline or Breakpoint with BR. There, hopefully that gulp wasn't as audible. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm falling behind on chat here. Let me just wipe these bosses so we can chill for a sec. How did that hit me? I was so far away. Ooh, what do we get? Ah, Chameleon. Of course. Just had to give me the same thing I was using, you know? It felt bad. Maybe it'll be a triple god roll. That'd be funny. Dang. You got a thick helmet there. Okay, what do we got up here? They should expand the summit somehow after you do 100 levels once. There's no reason to come back. I disagree, Junior. I go back there all the time because it's the most efficient place to farm. Right? You can choose your own targeted loot. You can set how often that targeted loot drops by how many directives you have. So, sure, I would love to see the summit have more, but as far as a reason to go back to it, I think there's plenty. At least I'm not the only one who doesn't use it. Oh yeah, I just can't get in Discord. I mean, I think it's definitely useful, but it's just like, it doesn't offer me anything that Twitter or whatever doesn't. Like, I don't have a community where I need to go in and talk to people. People have wanted me to set up one for the channel, and I might do that one day, but I just don't have the time right now. What else can we do? Well, another activity better spawn, because right now there's only 4 in the zone. I guess I could do another bounty. Thank you, Trailer Div 1, and trying to get ready for Heartland, I assume you meant. Yeah. Nice, Andrew. So my 2 favorite things together in the shortened version of Xbox gamer tag. Nice. Candy and sand, huh? It's a good way to do it. I'll be honest, you guys want to know the real way I came up with the Rogue Gold? Is because when I came up with the channel name. It was like mid 2017 probably. I had just gotten like, I forget which model it was, but a new iPhone that was like the rose gold color. I'm like, well, I kind of want to use Rogue because I like PvP. I'm super obsessed with this rose gold iPhone. And so there you go. Rogue Gold. That's probably a pretty stupid origin story for the name, but I'm completely dead serious. That's how I came up with it. Gotcha. The new, yeah, front line, they called it. I don't really have an opinion. I'm not really a Ghost Recon guy, and it looks pretty. I've always thought that like Breakpoint and the more recent Ghost Recons in general looked like they don't handle that well. That's just what it looks like to me, and this looks like nothing different. So, not high praise for me, but I'm also not in much of a position of authority there. Alright, Jacob. Thanks for stopping by, man. And yeah, I will definitely hit you up this coming week for some Battlefield or something. I do have a Native American Eagle Star. See, I think that's pretty cool, Andrew. That could be a pretty cool name to build something on, if I'm being honest. I think that's awesome. How do you get that force push kind of ability? It is the Banshee Pulse. It's one of my favorite skills in the game. It is tied to the gunner specialization. You guys know what I just realized? The Banshee Pulse is going to be universal from the spec rework. Oh my goodness. I didn't even think about that until this moment, because they said in the article that you can mix the skills up. Oh, that's going to be so good. That's going to be so good. I didn't even think about that. I'm going to use the Banshee Pulse with Firewall until the day I die. Oh my goodness. I just hadn't... That's so great. Hadn't even thought about that. Because when they said, all I was thinking about was like, oh god, the mortar turret and the artificer is going to be like the new cheese thing in PvP. But I didn't even think about the Banshee. That's so good. Okay, I didn't really want all of you guys to shoot me, I'll be honest. Yeah, no worries, Candy. Definitely try it out. It's a super fun skill. Yeah, no worries, Andrew. It's gonna be broke. Well, I mean, it's not like... I don't know if you're talking about for PvP. It's not like super potent in PvP, honestly. It's useful if you like use it very correctly. But it's not too broken, honestly. Banshee Pulse over Shield every day of the week. Well, now you can use frickin' both. Could do the Banshee Pulse and the Firewall Shield. Oh, that's gonna be so good. I finally get to use the Incendiary Grenade on Firewall. Did they say the grenades are, Junior? Because I think those might still be tied. Not gonna lie. Because they said that they're adding like the instant use abilities, I think the grenades might still be tied to each spec. Not entirely sure. But I would wait to get your hopes up until there's more confirmation on that specifically. Everybody, if you do not mind, we're only 2 likes away from hitting 20 likes. I'd very much appreciate it if you hit that like button. Help spread the stream around a little bit. Let everybody know that I'm live. Get rid of this stuff real quick. Alright, I gotta pick up the pace here. I'm trying to finish this darn project. Well, hey, Christian, that's how I know you're being honest with me, right? I appreciate it, man. Nick. What is Bishop doing right now? See, there's no more... Is there a bounty in here? Do Eagle Squad, why not? Let's say what Bishop is doing right now. I don't know, I kind of want to get this done. I'll join him, see what's up. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm live right now. Let's see. Let me finish this thing and then I will. Yeah. Get some good old PvP going. Alright, I'm in mute for a few minutes. I'll let you know. I'm just doing this one bounty for this project and then I'll let you know. Alright, 1 minute. Alright, we're going to jump into the DZ in a few here, folks. Invite out of the blue. Okay, what's going on? I had +1. Thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate that. How you doing this evening? What is weird old people in chats? You're such a... I'll remember you, Christian. I will know who was here from the beginning. Give one pencil. Should I give this person a pencil? That seems like a big ask. You really need your pencils these days. There you go. And I can't even pick up what you dropped me. Shameful. Oops. What? Where am I right now? Did I just walk into a dead end? I don't even know where I am. Oh, I can go over here. Awkward. Finally, a full final. Nice. Final Measure is a great set. I wish they would bring it back to Div 2. Can't jump over that. Yeah. Final Measure is like one of those ones that is inherently not going to be OP because it's a defensive and like utility set, but it would be such a useful one for how many people nade spam in this game. And even the ads, you know. I would love that. Where am I? I don't even know. Oh, I'm like in these weird things by the safe house. People, I do not know where I am in the slightest right now. I just want to exit. What is this? Am I just gonna have to fast travel to that safe house? Okay, well. Yeah, we're just gonna go here maybe. That was weird. We'll forget that happened. Oh, man, it was Wonton Party? That's a pretty good name, Christian, I won't lie.
Target is nearby.
Yes, I am in the States, Christian. Drowning in the floor. Is there flooding going on up there? So if you do poorly, you're going to be judged by the world. Sorry, folks. I was commenting on someone said in the party here. Yeah, we're going to go into the DZ. It'll be fun. I had planned just to do this PvE, but I'll be honest. Those 2 wipes on Jefferson kind of was a blow to my enjoyability. I don't know why I just pulsed 1 ad. Thank you very much, Andrew. I'll see you next time. Great luck to you with the channel creation. You'll have to let me know what name you decide on and what you're going to go for. Let me know next time you see me on. Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, shoot, really, Christian? That's crazy. Well, I certainly hope you and your property remain as unscathed as possible. And the snow and the flooding, yeah, shoot. Third floor, there you go. That's for those ground floor peasants to deal with, huh? Okay, no, no, no. We're not doing this again. I'm gonna get behind that. What? Yo, who was hitting me there? I just lost all my armor in like 1 go. That felt like an Eagle Bear tenacity hit right there. Floor access pool. Ground floor peasants, trademark that. I should set up a, Oh. I should set up a trademark company, huh? And come up with quotable quotes all day. How many people we got in here? We got a lot of folks. How's everyone doing on this pleasant Friday evening? If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, we're only 2 likes away from 30 likes. I'd really appreciate it. Help boost the algorithm a little bit since YouTube hates me. And I kind of wonder if that copyright strike is going to mess with my viewership for the next little bit. That's what I've heard kind of happens, which kind of sucks, but, you know. It's whatever. Pay you to build me a damage field? You don't need to pay me, Clout. You can just go on my channel to my build playlist, Division 2 build videos playlist, and all you have to do is get the pieces. Go into Summit, set your target loot, and it'll be easy. I'll show you everything you need. I got this build I'm using right now on there. I got PvP builds. I got other PvE builds. You can take your pick, man. You don't have to pay me anything. I break it down in a way that everyone, hopefully, should be able to understand.
That's your target.
This is a long bounty. They're all the way down here now. Not worth. I should have quit as soon as Bishop invited me. Heyo, we got 31 likes. Thank you all very much. Appreciate that. What are people thinking we're going to see massive talk about in the intelligence annex this week for Div 2. What are your predictions?
Medical assistance needed.
If you have any. You're in a server with Kami and Kong? And they're not on your team?
Cleaning up the
Jeez.
streets one bad guy at a time. Nice
Alright, you can invite me or tell me to join. Oh, gotcha. No worries. Alright. We're gonna jump in the DZ. Oh, I did finish that. Nice. Well, after an hour being live, I got one part of that done. Fantastic. My friends, that is what we call progress. Learn about it. I'm in combat. The heck? GG's. What's going on, Neo? How you doing this evening, my friend? Hope we get a new expansion with new content coming February, hopefully. My clan is really nothing special, Cloud. I don't have any viewers in here or anything. It's just like me and a few of my friends, so there wouldn't really be any benefit. None of us are ever, on consistently to do stuff. I would recommend if you check out, someone like Bishop I'm in a party with right now, or Kamikaze, GC Rock. A lot of them have better communities that are better suited for the game. If you're interested in that. As far as an expansion, I wouldn't get your hopes up. I think that this update is definitely going to be a free update that brings some, definitely substantial new content with the game mode, but more just revisions to the game that better sets up what they want to pursue throughout year 4, like we now know is coming from that announcement last month. I could be wrong. We could be seeing a paid expansion coming. I think they probably would have made that clear now if that's what we had coming in our future. But we'll see.
Scanning.
All right. Time to... I'm gonna go try hard here. Gotta show off for the stream. Hey, how you doing, Power Bomb? Long time no see. Good to see you. We're doing everything. We're going rogue, killing rogues, being the rogues, roguing the rogue. You never know what you get when you're going into the dark zone. With me, at least. I keep my options open.
Another.
I gotta hear a little better. This morning your game got hacked. Playing a mission in New York. This guy joined my game session. Really, Clout? I've never heard of that happening, especially on console. That's pretty weird. I'm sorry to hear that. Did it sort it out once you reset it? Because if not, you should definitely contact UB support. That's not good. Trying my friends off Div 1 to Div 2. Well, you'll probably have better luck once the new content's coming in February get me, I'll be honest. A lot of people are, you know, satisfied with what Div 1 can offer them right now. Oh, they're manhunt out here, huh? It's time for a little bit of clapping.
Entering invaded dark zone. Contaminated gear detected.
Yeah, up at Alpha.
Exiting invaded dark zone.
Yeah, I agree, Powerbomb. Although it still pains me so much when I go into Div 1, even in the DZ or Last Stand, and see just Preds and Nomad ever. You know, reintroduces my trauma of how poorly they left the balancing on that game. I wish they could do something like a Legacy 1.7 server. It would make my life. I would play that all day. I would stream that all day.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby. Rogue agent eliminated.
Yeah, we flagging down here? Report the person and every other cheats would have been too. Yeah, I've never heard of that happening in Cloud, honestly, even on like PC. So, if you ever see something like that happen again, definitely let me know and I can try and get a report into the devs, because that seems pretty serious. Pronoun told so using easy best. Well, and the thing is, Powerbomb, it shouldn't be to the point where, you know, like, I understand your point fully. I'm not saying you shouldn't be using those builds, but it's like, in my opinion, it would be much better if it was set up in a way where you have the chance to kill. Like, I think the time to kill should be low, regardless. I've said many times before that my least favorite thing are tanky metas, right? And so if it was a quick time to kill, then if you set up your build right, then you do have a good chance to kill people without having to resort to these like mega tanky builds that ultimately end up kind of hurting the build diversity and whatnot in the larger game, in my opinion. If that makes sense. Hopefully I'm not coming across like a dick there. Because you're right, now that stuff has been in the game. Oh, I didn't even see him down there. Then you're right, that's kind of like what you have to use. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh, hit him with the shock. That was nasty. Maybe, Raptor. It's not impossible. I do think with everything else they are revamping, I am a little bit dubious of if that's something that's within the scope of what they're trying to go for. Like I said, not impossible. I do suspect that the devs are happier with how Gear 2.0 is than we are, though. I don't know if they think there's a necessity to make a Gear 3.0 at this point. Oh, people are dying.
Neutralized nearby.
Shoot, what happened, Bishop? I was out killing 2 dudes over here. I see everyone dead. Alright, I got some chasing me. I'll pull them back this way, so people should be able to respawn. I'm good. I'll run them through this landmark. I got experience.
An agent needs assistance.
I could do. Dancing on tango. Hey, firm.
Give them a little pinch here. Yep, they're chasing me, just how it should be. We'll pull them right around over here. Alright, you guys should be good to come out there. I got 2 of them on me on this side of the landmark.
System curtailed. System reactivated.
I probably didn't need a kit there, but you know what? Screw it. Why is he just gonna run? That's not fun. It's not fun, man. What are we doing?
Ambush detected.
I definitely didn't need a kit there. I thought he was gonna try and fight me with how aggressive he held that corner. Yeah, so Clout, apparently everyone doesn't feel this way, which I think is kind of crazy. My opinion, Summon is one of the best places to farm because you can customize the experience and customize the loot you get so heavily. Does it get repetitive? Yes. Are the environments pretty boring? Yes. That's my number one thing with Summit. I wish there was more environmental variety. However, it is very valuable to farm. Like I said, because you can choose what you want, you can choose how often you get those pieces with the directives. And so you just slap your build together in there. It's like the best place to go to if you just need like one specific thing, right? If you just need Seska knee pads to finish off your build, just go and choose Seska. Start doing some stuff and you'll get one in no time. That's always been my experience. And so I do think it's very worth it to farm in there, especially for like specific things that you need. And if you're trying to go into the Dark Sun with a PvP ready build, it's a great way to prep it is in the Summit. Yeah, exactly what Powerbomb said. There are some items that are DZ only, but otherwise Summit's way to go. Even if it gets a little bit boring. Yes, exactly, Raptor. That is how they're going to structure this going forward. And I assume there's going to be stuff too beyond. There's probably more than 3, big changes in the 3 articles, and we'll probably hear more about that sooner to the release.
Agent down.
Pop shotting with a Diamondback. Nice. You want me to come over there? They can back away from the checkpoint, Bishop, and group up. Akurio, I might recommend you use the Jammer Pulse if you have it. For instead of your Firefly. quite good for shutting down other skills that people drop, you know, stinger hives and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. So I only need the Eagle Bear to finish off. Yeah, the Eagle, obviously you can't get from Summit. If you need people to get you through the raid, I recommend, I know Kamikaze Von Doom and GC Rock both run very frequent raid carries on mortar turret on consoles if you're on there. So definitely hit them up if you're trying to get the Eagle Bearer. I think they definitely can help you out in doing that. It's a great thing that they have set up there.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Wonder if it would be possible to color the apparel clothing for the new update. So I'm sure it's possible, Raptor. I don't think that's something they're gonna go for. Partially just because they've already had issues with the customization impacting game elements. Like, from what I've heard, part of the reason why they had to go from 24 to 12 people in the DZ is because that extra customization stuff just increased the load on the servers that much more. So yeah, you never know though. Oh no, I feel that power bomb. During year one, I had a really hard time getting the Eagle Bear for the first time. But I actually have pretty, not to brag, I have pretty solid luck in there. If I ever do the raid again sometime on stream, which maybe I will, and we have an extra slot, I'll get someone in for sure.
An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, the future chest
Detecting contaminated gear.
and future in general is a great setup, no doubt. Are there turrets here?
Rogue stinger hive detected.
No. Okay. I didn't know if we were in the... Oh, I guess it says right at the top, invaded. Duh.
Agent down.
Tell me somebody saw that. Tell me someone saw that. Tell me someone saw that.
Agent killed.
Man just sunk about 30 rounds into the head with no damage. I'll just let you guys know one of those guys was taking no damage for a while he was shooting me. I don't know what was up there, but keep an eye out. Other really one is the future chest partially finished by yeah. Well, the Regulus is really fun too, which obviously is what you get from donating that. Well, and once you get it, you can craft it as well, right? So, yeah, you just need the one. I'm glad you've been able to run through them, though, even though you haven't gotten everything yet. Because in my opinion, I think Iron Horse is the best PvE content in the game. I think it's fantastic. Okay, didn't know there were people out there. That would have been good to know.
Agent vital signs 0.
No fear, Zilla. All right.
Area detected. Now entering an invaded dark zone.
Alright, we need to start pulling them upstairs.
Protocol deactivated. 10 enemy gear detected.
Well, if you get to like the back end of the landmark, you can hold out there pretty well. Looks like we cleared them.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Oh, you don't? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Parabon. I do really love them, but that's partially because I've loved doing raiding in WoW and Destiny for the last almost 9-10 years, so I'm partial.
Detected.
Ideally, in a Division 3, they'd give us both incursions and raids for everybody who likes both kinds of content. I think what would be cool is if they do an associate incursion and raid release at the same time, and then they have, like, for example, you'd have the Eagle Bear drop from Dark Hours, but then it also drops from this incursion just at a little bit of a lower rate, since incursions would probably be a little bit easier than raids. But you could still get it through that way if you prefer that type of content. I feel like that'd be a cool way to do it in the future.
Serious trauma detected.
How can it see me from right there?
Agent vital signs.
Crazy.
0.
You know, Division 2... Well, not necessarily Raptor. We know that we're getting a year 4. So that at least takes us until, you know, February, March of 2023. At which point, I still don't think we'll get Division 3 until 2026 or 7 at the earliest. And so that would make sense to them to continue supporting Division 2 until then. But they could also go even more heavy into the spin-off support and go full in on Heartland or other spin-offs in the future, mobile. In some fashion, Division will continue on until we eventually get to Division 3, I feel. Whether or not that's solely Division 2, or not, who knows.
Agent down. Entering invaded dark zone. Manhunt cleared. Rogue status removed. An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up in the
Detected.
landmark here.
Rogue artillery turret detected.
That should help us funnel them a little bit.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Well, I'll just hang around up here till you guys get a chance to regroup, and then I'll come meet you. Indeed it is, Jesus. It always has been. There's lots of new stuff coming forward in the universe as a whole.
Got a man down.
Agent down.
Like that, Cabral?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Where are these guys at?
EMP out!
Those things should probably get affected by EMPs. Well, yeah, I mean, nothing new has come out since that. Jesus, so. Yes, you were repeating the same grind because there's nothing new happening. But now, we have got a really big new update coming to the game in February. That's going to kind of revitalize the end game, bring a new game mode, some new replayability to the game. And then there's going to be more updates throughout 2022. We're getting The Division Heartland, which is the franchise's first spin-off game, with a reveal coming probably soon, concerning the info we've been getting lately. We got mobile coming next year, a movie, new novel. There's a lot of stuff coming out. All right, should I come meet you guys? No one's tried to find me up here.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Yeah, the $3 sale clout. I remember those. People were so upset by that, and it was like, it was definitely kind of funny that it was on sale for $3, but it, you know, allowed a lot of new people to come in and try it out, so that was pretty cool. All right. Yeah, for sure, Jesus. And, okay, I did not see them coming.
Artillery turret detected.
How did I get out of that? He should have shot another shot. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff coming. It has been a very dry 2021, no doubt. Ubisoft was being very indecisive with what they wanted to do with the future of the Division. But 2022 really looks like it's going to be kind of the year of the Division, honestly, which is really exciting. So, it's a good time to get ready to come back in the next few months here, if you're interested.
An agent needs assistance.
Well, I can't comment on any of that, Raptor, but we'll find out in due time, I suppose, huh? Yeah, he's down there in the hall.
An agent needs assistance. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
I'm keeping it alive. I'm getting out of there. Who doesn't want to survive in the post-apocalyptic world? Yeah, I thought it would have been cool if the clan space in Div 2 was like customizable for you and all your clanmates. I agree. Player housing to some degree would be cool to have in the future. One crouching since day one of Div 1. Well, there you go. Well, we'll see if you get your wish coming true.
Dark zone drop expired.
I thought they were chasing me. Getting a little nice manhunt going here. Almost rank 30. I'll take it. What was that? Is he behind me? There's one. What are you doing out here, my friend? Where's this guy pulsing from? Yo, I'm actually scared. I don't see any of these people.
Rogue hive
That was solid. Yeah, you're gonna climb up right there, my friend? Yeah, go back down. Go back down. Can I swap? It won't let me swap shoulder. I thought that was someone else for a second. I got tricked by my own decoy. Where's the irony in that? Oh, come on, man. That's some BS. Yeah, where are you gonna go now? Where are you gonna go now? Oh! Yeah, push up. Shoot. That Banshee didn't help, I'll be honest. There we go. Dang, this feels pretty good. I haven't done DZ on stream in a while, I don't think. Yeah, probably not a few years. Or probably not until a few years for Div 3, unfortunately, Jesus. Massive Entertainment, who makes Division 1 and 2, is currently working on both James Cameron's Avatar game and Star Wars, which are both obviously major IPs and projects. So they have a smaller team on Div 2. They're getting some support with that, and then those are their two major endeavors right now. But I think one day in the future for sure. Probably, 20, 25, 26, somewhere around there. 27.
Contaminated gear.
One day. It's pretty fun. There's no doubt. It's the Carbine 7. Pretty great. He said someone's coming from this way. I feel like they're still going to come from the safe room. Okay, I swear I just heard a fire starter back here.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Gotta try and get a rank 50 before I hop off. That'd be pretty good.
I see you there.
Trying to get a med kit from one of these guys. Invested heavily into COD Mobile for the last 2 years, don't judge me. I've never been able to... This guy's stupid Banshee pulls. I've never been able to get into like complicated mechanic mobile games. But I kind of wish I could, because I think it would be fun to have those, in that mobile capacity. Do you have like a controller that you put your phone into? And yeah, like Raptor said, they are doing a Division mobile, so that might be right up your alley. It's coming out next year. Yeah, okay, I figured so. Yeah, I never even had one of those to try, but I kind of want to at one point. I'd like to do Probably PUBG Mobile more than anything.
Detected additional hostile contact.
Yeah, I am really interested to see, because they haven't said at all what type of game it'll be. They've just said it's coming. We don't know if it's going to be something like what we're seeing now in Div 2. We don't know if it's going to be more of a different experience, but still within the Division lore and universe. We really don't know. But I'm interested to see what they're going for. Because it could be, you know, fun thing to do while you're not home.
Rogue bombardier drone detected.
What's at the extract at north? There's a med kit. Take it.
Division is tough.
I'll intercept them if you want to head for the extraction.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Yeah, I agree. Jesus, that would be kind of unfortunate. I mean, they did a poll, like, before... Oh, that's the sniper. Ah, there we go. There we go. I got that guy who was at the end of the alley here. Before they announced Division Mobile, they did a survey that was like, if Division 2 was to come to mobile platforms, what kind of features would be most important to you? Audio, gameplay, graphics, like that type of stuff. So they might just be doing like a straight up... I don't think they would do a port of Division 2 because they made it sound like its own thing. But they could do, you know, a more traditional Division game in a mobile setting. Which I think would be kind of cool. Honestly. I certainly wouldn't play it as much as the console-based ones, but I'd certainly have it on my phone. But I agree. I hope they wouldn't trend chase like that. Yeah, I don't know, Raptor. That's a good question. If they go that route, I assume it would be a little bit more light on story. And what story they do include would probably just be like a one-off type of thing, like not super connected to the major narrative of the franchise. But you never know. Oh yeah, I feel you, Jesus, for sure. Well, you know, they are moving a lot more into like cloud-based console games. Like even when I signed on to my Xbox earlier, I got it wasn't an ad, but it was just like a notification for like, hey, if you want to sign up for, you know, beta cloud testing, do it. So I think pretty soon you'll be able to play most of these games on your phone just via streaming. So that might be something that interests you in the future. Who knows? But I'm glad you've been able to enjoy mobile in that capacity. Everybody, if you do not mind, we're only 4 likes away from hitting 40 likes on the stream. I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Help share the stream around a bit, support the channel.
Contaminated gear detected.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from everyone too, is that Stadia just kind of blew it. I think Microsoft is calling it like xCloud or something. I don't know how much I'll really use that myself, but I hope they do well with it. Could be Raptor, yeah. They could do something in that period of time that doesn't really affect the main storyline for sure. Yeah, the Anarchists will be a good addition to your setup there for sure. I don't know why no one knows in Stadia. Yeah.
Needs assistance.
Oh!
Nearby rogue agent killed.
I did not realize there were 3 of them and the head bishop had just died.
Gear.
Oh, but they just went rogue. That kind of helps. Things are getting serious now. One down.
Rogue agent neutralized. Nearby.
Rip.
Nearby rogue agent killed. Vital signs critical. Agent out of action. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Don't know if mobile phones could handle the map. Yeah, well, when I say a traditional Division game, I mean like the gameplay. They would probably make it a much smaller scale in terms of the map and the content and all that. Or they might just try and have like one central replayable game mode. But I'll be interested to see what they do. I actually died for once. Yeah, even the mightiest must fall. Kidding.
Rogue protocol deactivated. Entering safe area.
I just have such a problem trying to switch to Bing. Want me to use Bing? Yeah, that's true. I'm already deep into the Google deal with YouTube, so what can you do? Alright. These guys ain't gonna stay manhunt.
Invaded dog zone.
Well, I don't have anything against Bing. I just...
Rogue defender drone.
I haven't been given a reason to switch from Google yet. Despite the scathing reasons we're being given right now by the chat. This is not good. Ooh, he's got a good beam there.
An agent needs assistance.
Ooh, that was a good fight. That's a good player right there. Yeah, I got one of them over here.
Gear detected.
Is there just one more in there? Yeah, I see him. I know, right, Powerbomb? Thank you. That was...
Agent killed.
You don't often get fights like that. That was pretty fun. Just letting you know, Bishop, once we get cleared off of this rogue, I got a dip. I did not see anything right here. I'm sorry, guys, hit my mic. I missed some stuff back here. I didn't play for anything YouTube except Google. Yeah, YouTube is pretty irreplaceable. COD Mobile is doing really well with graphics, but the game at this point is 10 gigs. Oh, really? Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. Because I think my phone is like 64 total. Yeah, and I figure that's why they asked about, you know, if you were to play Division on mobile, what would you care about more? Sound, graphics, gameplay, all that. So I'm sure there'll be some sacrifices made to the experience we're used to on console and PC. Could be cool if Div 3's maps were... You know, a lot of people have said that in the past, Raptor. I agree, that'd be really awesome.
An agent needs assistance.
I will say, though, that it's probably highly unrealistic that we could see that all drop in one deal, because that would take them, at the amount of detail at which Massive makes these worlds, that would take them a very long time to make a multiple cities worth of maps for launch of game. Over time, I would love to see them just continue to add to one game and make a bunch of cities and stuff that you can travel between, like New York and DC and Div 2, but all at once would be, without several years of development, would be quite a big challenge.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Uh-oh. Gotten ourselves into a predicament here. Can he escape it? That is the question. $1 million question. And it looks like maybe. There we go. You'd snap your fingers and kill the whole squad? Croco, I would love it if you could do that. But I actually believe it. You're strong enough to do that. You have the power. Is this the guy? Are we having a rematch right now? He's probably... That's why he's singling me out. He's mad. Oh, he didn't get a single shot there. That was a pretty good trade. Not the best time to flag. I'll be honest. They're pushing me on this hallway. Ooh, that was rough. Thought I was going to make it around the corner at least.
Agent deceased.
I want Detroit or Chicago in Div 3. I do not want to go across upon the UK and the UK.
Rogue agent neutralized.
If it were to go overseas, I've always said that I think Paris or Rome would be pretty cool. Or even like Tokyo would be pretty sweet.
Rogue status removed.
But yeah, Chicago would be cool. Boston would be pretty cool.
Entering invaded dog zone. Agent down.
Yeah, for sure, Jesus. I imagine that it would be a pretty sizable download, or it will be once it comes out. But it does depend on what type of game they do. If they do like a tower defense, that's not going to be nearly as,
An agent needs assistance.
wouldn't be nearly as bad.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
If you could set the next team in any city in the store to be. Well, you know what? Seattle was one of the runner-ups for Div 2. The dev said at one point that the final three choices for Div 2 came down to DC, Seattle, and New Orleans. New Orleans, however you say it. So yeah, we almost got Seattle. It's certainly on their radar.
Rogue agent killed.
How you doing this evening, Nug?
Rogue strike.
Hope you're having a good Friday. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Also cool, I mainly want Rust Poker Lake Cities. Yeah, for sure. I'm interested to see what variety in setting Heartland can provide that we maybe haven't seen before. I downed the guy that had it right there.
Detected.
Yeah, I'm not saying it will be tower defense, but people have suggested that for what it could potentially be. We just don't know anything about it right now. So yeah. Yeah, it was Candy. I was most surprised by them saying New Orleans. I don't... I don't know what type of story they might have been envisioning there. But it would have been interesting. New Orleans. Could be awesome. Does it? Yeah, I've never been there. But that's cool to hear that. I just don't know what like historical or political significance it could have had for like a Division story as opposed to DC, you know? But it would be cool to have sat in on those conversations. Alright, 1 second, chat. We got some big battles here. I agree, Nug. Well, I mean, of course we don't know yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool.
An agent needs assistance.
All right.
Nearby rogue agent.
Got to keep this alive here.
Agent down.
That Banshee pulse really didn't feel good while I'm trying to get away.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
He stuck me with that while I was going up.
Agent out of action.
That's crazy.
Rogue striker drone detected.
That was that crazy stick he got on me. Alright, unfortunately I gotta jump out. Gonna close down my stream, but thanks for the invite, Bishop. I appreciate it. A lot of fun. Yeah, GG's. We'll definitely gotta do more DZ in the future. It's too bad we didn't get it on that one server, but
Safe area entered. Rogue
there's always more
activated.
chances. Alright, GG's guys. Thanks for playing. Adios. You too. Alright, well that was fun, guys. Got a little DZ in there. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh, everyone's blowing up the chat. I'm missing all these things. Making real-world maps would probably be easier with technology catching up. I'm not knowledgeable enough in that field to make a statement on that, honestly. So I don't know. In real life, post-Katrina, New Orleans had a lot. Oh, sure.
An agent needed.
Really? Yeah, that's cool, Powerbomb. I feel like something like there would have been a lot cooler to do the Storm storyline as opposed to like what they did in New York in Warlords. I thought that was kind of weird inclusion, if I'm being honest. Yeah, all the Swedes making the American cities. I mean, they do a pretty solid job. Yeah, for sure, Jesus. And I mean, for sure by then it won't be on last-gen consoles. And that's kind of, you know, what's holding back Div 2 at this point, so. Yeah, I'm going to wind it down. No, I apologize. I know you just got here. Usually, hour and a half, hour 45 is my average time. Got a few more things I want to get to tonight. But don't worry, we're going to be live again on Sunday. As we go into the week here, where we're going to get some exciting, more Division 2 news. I think we had a lot of stuff. Love to see parts of the journey of our Division agent going from DC to wherever the next game is set. Yeah, Candy. I kind of wish they... Well, I guess the agent in this game isn't the one from Div 1. If it had been, having the prologue be going from New York to here would have been cool. But obviously that wasn't the case. I know, right, Jesus? It's kind of crazy. Almost 2022. It would be awesome to have any game in between one there. Yeah, for sure. More. I wish they would do more events in general. You know, like I know they don't. They haven't had the resources or the dev team size for a little while, but Destiny does like their Christmas event, their Halloween one, their anniversary one, like all that stuff. It'd be cool if Division had some of that. Thank you very much, Jesus. I appreciate that, and thanks for hanging out and sharing your thoughts. Appreciate your perspective, especially as a mobile person. I haven't really talked to anyone before who is that invested in mobile, so it's cool to hear that. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, everyone, I think that just about does it for the stream on Friday evening. Thank you so very much for tuning in, hanging out, chatting. It was a lot of fun. We didn't quite get our project done that I was going for, but that's all right. We had some fun in the DZ. Yeah, thanks Power Bomb. Thanks Candy. Thanks Raptor. Jesus. Nug, everybody who was in here earlier, I appreciate you all very much. Thank you for all the generous support you guys showed to the channel. Yeah, like I said, we'll be live again on Sunday. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming up next week with Div 2. Plenty of stuff coming up. We got the event then in December. And not long after, we'll get the full reveal of the new update with the PTS in January. Exciting times ahead for Heartland 2, hopefully, maybe at the Game Awards. Let me know, by the way, in future comment sections if you want me to do a live stream of the Game Awards in anticipation of Heartland potentially showing up there. That could be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I'll close it out here. Thank you all very much for hanging out this evening. Appreciate y'all. And until the next one, guys, Rogue Gold out.